Hey everybody, it's the Crochet back for another video. I'm actually coming to you guys during the day. Actually, very early afternoon. It is 3:04 on Wednesday, the 19th. I got kind of a lot of stuff to talk about, so we're just gonna get right into it. I have a ton of finished objects. I have some admin I want to go over first, so let's get into that real quick. I published the pattern for my V's and halves pocket shawl, which is this one here. It is made with V stitches and half double crochet stitches. This one is super duper long. This is 177 half double foundation stitches, and in my whips I will show you that I have one started for I think 140 some. I'm not sure. I have to count them and then write it down. And the other admin that I wanted to go over is, I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was going to have some beaded stitch markers for sale. And so it's going to be a mystery club stitch marker. It's going to be a mystery stitch marker club. So what that means is there's going to be 10 slots every month, and or you could just order one. So I have 7 made, and it's going to be completely random. So I don't know what I'm sending you until you order it, and then I will just pick one at random, put it in an envelope, and mail it to you. It's going to be $10, $5 for the shipping, and $5 of just my time. I really like doing it, and I made some really cute ones, so I'm going to show them to you now, and then we'll get into the rest of the podcast. So I made a little cup. Where you at? A little cup. Are you gonna focus? Maybe not. Closer and you focus? Okay, so maybe back further. So I made a little teacup, and it has a little tea bag on it. I made a skull. I made a little dragon. I made a little bat. And I made a little alpaca. And I made 2 unicorns. So I made a black one, and I made a normal unicorn. So those are the 10 that I have available right now. You pay me through PayPal. Like I said, it's $10. And you buy one, I send it to you, and you have a handmade beaded stitch marker from me. So that is all of the admin stuff that I have. They are not going to go over on my More Crafts Facebook shop. They are just going to be for on here. So my PayPal link will be in the description box below. And, so that's pretty much all of the admin stuff. So now we're going to get into we're gonna do whips first, because usually I do finished objects, but I have less whips than I do finished objects. So my first 2 whips, or 3 whips, is a while ago I was making... Oh, I got something else to tell you too. I'm tired. I didn't sleep last night. We were gonna go with my mom's friend, but her family was having some issues, so we didn't end up going today. We're planning on going tomorrow. So Saturday, I took my bracelets up to the little bookstore, and they're gonna call me within a week or 2 to let me know how they're selling and stuff, and if I sold any, and if I have to change the price and whatever. Well, when I was up there, they asked me if I wanted all of my donations back. So what happened was, last year when I donated everything in like October and November, they were just opening up their store. And then by the time they got everything set up and organized, it was like today. Today, the high is like 86 degrees. And all of the stuff I donated was for winter. And they weren't able to use any of it and put anything out for to give away or sell or whatever. So I got all 9 of my bags back. Every single thing I made for them last year. All of my hats, my scarves, my baby blankets, baby sweaters, everything I got back. So I do not have to make anything more for my donations this year. Now, usually I have a certain amount of items that I give to each charity, but this year I think I'm going to not give so much. Don't get me wrong, I love donating and stuff. It's just, to me, it's becoming more of a job. And I don't want that. I love to crochet and I love to give back to my community and give to people and stuff. But I just don't want it to become a job. And that's kind of what it's feeling like to me. So I'm still going to make things like, here and there. But what I have in my finished objects is things I was making because I made them before, like the last couple weeks, and I didn't know that I didn't need them. But I have them now. I made them. They're going to stay made. They're just going to be put in my closet up at Graham's, and I will, when the time comes, I will get some out and give to my charities and be done with it. Well, now that I don't have to worry about making hats and scarves and blankets and things like that, I can work on amigurumis. So I started some amigurumis quite a few months ago, and all I did was, these are going to be dinosaurs, and they're patterns by Beaded Crafts. I think that's her. Beaded Crafts, maybe? Or, yeah, something like that. I'll link her down below. She has some amazing patterns. She has like a dinosaur, a unicorn, a sloth, and they all have eggs, which I have a finished one here that I'm going to show you. It's a hamster for one of my good friends, Brittany. She has a podcast called Wool Makes. I made them for her, her kids. She has a boy and a girl. So these are going to be eventually dinosaurs. I got the bodies done and the eyes put in, but sadly, I think I used both these yarns for another project. So they're going to have different spots. They're going to have different spikes and different arms and legs because I don't have this yarn anymore. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. So I have 2 bodies that I need to make body parts for. And then I have one whip for my mom that basically just needs pieces sewn together. Well, I might have to add a little bit more to the tail. So here's the body. It's a monkey. It is also by Katie Dids Crafts. And like I said, I will link her. She has an Etsy shop and she has a couple patterns over on Ravelry, but most of her patterns are on Etsy. And I have 2 ears, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the tail is still attached because I know my mom's probably gonna want a really long tail, and that's not a long tail like at all. So I'm gonna add some to it. But this morning I just wanted to go down and bead weave, and I ended up making like 4 things. So when I go downstairs again, I'm going to take crochet down and crochet for the rest of the day. Or at least the rest of the time that I am up. Because, like I said, I didn't sleep last night. So I'm using some of my own bags. I'm using my Cat Kiss ones. So I have that. And I also have my pocket shawl, the V's and halves. That will be linked below also. And of course, I do have a pen. So I am going to write down the links that I need to add. Katie pocket shawl, PayPal, and I think that's and then and I think that's it. I don't have anything else. So the one I'm working on now, the pocket shawl, is blue and white. I almost said red and white. No, it's blue and white. It is definitely a lot smaller. So it's like more pockets shawl size, I guess. It'll grow a little bit when I put the pockets and stuff on. But I am literally only this far into it. So yeah, I have a little ways to go yet. But I've been kind of bead weaving a lot lately, and I think my eyes are starting to pay for it. So I think for the next couple of days, like I'm going to Graham's tomorrow. Because Pap has a doctor's appointment back down at the main hospital, one of the big hospitals around here, to see the specialist, to see what's going on. And hopefully Graham, we can get some answers, because Graham is getting a little pissed off. And my last work in progress is for myself. It is my easy essential cardigan. Now that I do not have to work on charity stuff, I can actually work on other things that I want for myself. So, I'm going to slide back. So this is the easy essential cardigan, and it is by the same designer as it's Hooked on Homemade Happiness. And there is a YouTube tutorial for it, but there is also a free written pattern on her blog. And so this is it. I split for the sleeves the last time I showed it to you. Now, I think I am making the extra large size, which I wanted it big anyway. So I have to go to row 76. And I wanted it big because I'm going to be wearing this probably in the fall and winter. So it's going to be a little, well, when I get it done. So the pattern calls for you to do, and I'm not putting buttons or anything on it. I'm just making it to make it and crochet it. So right here, the stitch marker is where I was the last time. And I did quite a bit. Now, the stitch is extended single crochet. So I have quite a bit left to go on it. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Because I wanted it last year, but of course it didn't happen last year for me to get it done because I was working on charity stuff, and now that I don't really have to worry about charity stuff, I can finally work on stuff for myself and my amigurumis and things like that. So, that is all of my whips. That's it. Now, I have a couple more amigurumis that I want to make. My mom wants a giraffe also. So, I'm going to make her giraffe, and she wants it in the retro stripes with white, like I'm doing her monkey. So, and then I'm thinking about making myself a couple more Every Girl sweaters, just because I like my purple one a lot. It has the full sleeves. I like it a lot. And so I think I'm going to be making myself a couple more of those, just because, you know, in the winter it does get cold here in Pennsylvania, and I like my other ones, but I find that I wear my purple one a ton because it really is starting to pill, and I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of time. Gotta stop talking. So, my finished objects now, and then I'm gonna cut it off. So, I have a finished Timothy the T-Rex. This is for, he has green eyes, and this is for Brittany's son. So, she said just do it in a solid color, so that's what I did. His favorite color, I think, is lime green. This is spring green, so it's perfect. And then her daughter, so this is the hatching egg that I was telling you about from Katie Did's Crafts. And, her daughter, I think, likes hamsters or something. So, I made her a little hamster. And isn't it so cute? And its ears won't stay open, like, out. But I think it'll be okay. But here's her little hamster. And I put a star button on the, So, Brittany, if you're watching this, you might have to help her open this. That was the biggest button I had that, I liked. I wanted like a flower or something, but all of those buttons are at my grams, and I'm not at my grams. So, I have a couple other things to get you for in your box. So, yeah. So I will message you when I send that out. So the rest of my stuff I have is a couple cows and a couple blankets and a scarf. So I was looking at I was looking on YouTube for a different stitch, and I found this double crochet or double V stitch. And it was a scarf, but I turned it into a cow. And that's what I did for all of them. And this one is supposed to be for a kid, but it can easily be for an adult. And I made them all different sizes. So there's this, I have two different size light blue ones. I have a red one here. I have 2 maroon, and I have a granny stripe scarf that I made, and I have one in this color, and here's the other. And I used a, I think, 6mm hook for this, for all of these, or 6.5. And I have a purple one, and then another orange one. And this stuff will be going in my bag to take up to my Grams this weekend, so I can get it out of my room. And I made 2 granny stripe little lap gans. And I can take my stitch marker off. So I made 2 of them. So here's one. And take these stitch markers off. Or just a one. So it's a little lap gan. Just a little one. This one actually goes this way. Seems like that's all of my blankets lately. But, so I have a couple more blankets to add to my pile in the closet. So, and I have a cardigan started, an easy essential cardigan started at my Grams, so when I go up there this weekend, I will be working on that. Because I have to babysit my sister. And we had to take my sister to the vet on last Friday because she's a Doberman, as you know. And she takes some medicine every single day, and she's going to be on it for the rest of her life. And she was really good about taking her medicine, but then she got like really snoopy about taking her medicine. So my Gram was putting them at the back of her throat and then rubbing them down so she would take them. Well, Gram opened up her mouth on last Thursday, and Nala left out a big yelp. And it turns out that she has, you know, a problem like this long, and her top of her head was swelled, and her 2 sides of her face was swelled, and she's on steroids, and she's sleeping a lot. She's really groggy and sluggish, and we're hoping that she's on steroids for 7 days. Friday will be her last day that she has to be on the steroids, and then hopefully she has a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and we're hoping that the vet, you know, says that she'll eventually go back to the way she was, because Nala was never a dog that sat still in the car. And lately she's just been, as soon as the car starts moving, she just goes to sleep. And she was never like that. And she used to do like 15 laps, you know, in the back of the vehicles. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna let you guys go. The Beaded's links will be in the, I'm not linking every single pattern because I have, you know, quite a few of them. I'm just going to link her Etsy shop. The link for my pocket shell will be in the description box below. And my PayPal link will be in the description box below. And the pattern for Timothy will be in the description box below. As well as the Easy Essential cardigan. And I'm also going to put the Every Girl sweater, because I might start some of them here, and I don't have anything started at Graham, so I might start them up there. I don't know. It just depends on what mood I am in. Okay, guys, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Let me know if you would be interested in buying one of my little beaded stitch markers. I should use a different color. But I have 7 of them made, and eventually I will make the 3 more. I just need a break. You know, they're really tiny beads and stuff, and I've been working at it all day. And that's what I did all day yesterday. And then when I come upstairs, I crochet. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night and rest of your day. And I hope everybody stays safe. And I will talk to you guys again later. Bye.